Hello, and welcome to Color Commentary. I'm TJ, your average fan, and I'm going to be talking about the season finale of Peacemaker. Episode 8, it's Cow or Never. This show turned out to be pretty damn good. I mean, they had perfect amount of production value. I mean, the costumes, special effects, the writers were on point. You know, I know James Gunn wrote it and he didn't write everything, but everybody that participated did an excellent job. You know, set production, excellent job. This was just great. I'm gonna go ahead and get into spoilers because this was off the chain. Last week we dealt with his father, right? You know, the white devil or whatever the case may be. Now we have to take out the cow. So now they're on the mission, you know, to take out the cow. You know, Peacemaker's still mad at Adebayo for, you know, the diary thing and all of that stuff. She trying to apologize. He ain't trying to hear it. They get to the barn. The people on the aliens, the bugs, the butterflies, they almost finished setting up the teleport thing to transport the alien cow thingy, giant worm-looking caterpillar thing. This is what Economos called it, out of there. Apparently to Maine, to some underground facility they got there. So they come up with the idea to take one of Peacemaker's helmets, the sonic boom that we saw in the first episode, and have Eagerly take it and put it on top of the barn so they could use the sonic booms to destroy the barn and stop the cow. Eagerly takes that bad boy and drops it in the middle of the forest somewhere. It was hilarious. Even trying to get him to pick it up and take it in the first place. He almost did it, but not quite. I was like, oh, Eagerly had some badass moments this season. I gotta say, he had some raw ass takedowns. That's a badass sidekick for him to have. I gotta give it to him. I didn't know how that was gonna work out, but Eagerly is the motherfucking shit. I'm gonna say that now. He's shit. That didn't work out, so then they got to search the forest to find the thing because they need the sonic boom helmet. Lord have mercy. Why they doing that? You know, Peacemaker still, you know, traumatized from killing his father, so you know he having some mental issues with that, seeing him in his head, you know, and still talking to him. But I think eventually he's gonna get through that. It's gonna take some time. I mean, he did kill his father, and you know, that's a lot. That's a lot to process for anybody, let alone somebody who been traumatized your whole life by that person. That's a lot, you know what I'm saying? I lost my father, so I know that's a lot. I didn't kill him, but yeah, that's even worse, you know. They get the helmet back, and so they kill one of the police officers that, you know, was almost his size, and take the uniform and give it to him so he can get the thing in there. So he eventually, after a lot of trepidation and them a lot of convincing, got him in the bar. And he got in there, he dropped it off, because once he seen the giant caterpillar worm thing and all of them down there working on the teleporter and everything else, he hightailed it up out of there. He almost got his ass attacked. Well, he got his ass attacked by them on his way out. He had to confess about his beard being dyed that Peacemaker had been making fun of the entire season. And the reasons why he dyed his beard was sad, of course, you know, and he was lonely and wanted a girlfriend and yada, yada, yada. I'm like, oh, God, it's even worse the job of making fun of him all this time. Anyway, he got out. They activate the sonic boom. Burns started coming down. They did it, all the charges. They did it like 3 times. And so now the thing ain't going nowhere. And the aliens are now attacking. So they go out with their guns ablazing, and they go and start attacking. Economos and Adebayo stay behind, while Vigilante, Peacemaker, and Harcourt go hard. And they went hard. They had some raw freaking kills in this episode. I was like, what? Arms, losing legs, losing heads. I was so glad to see Vigilante finally pull out that goddamn sword he been carrying on his back this entire time. Man, it was raw. It was raw. The Peacemaker pulled out the shield. He had a fucking Peacemaker shield. Oh my God. And he had some raw kills with that mug too. I was like, that's a shield. That, my friend, is a shield. I was like, this is good. They had a knockdown, drag out fight. Then of course, you know, Peacemaker got to go in there and make sure the thing is dead, you know, so he gets trapped under rubble. And Adebayo because Hardcore had been took down. Got to go in there and try to get him out. So she takes. So Economos, first of all, trying to follow her when she took off, breaks his leg. I'm like, what? Like, we need more drama right now. You gonna go and break your leg? So he breaks his leg. Somehow he done crawled his ass over there to where they was at and gave Adebayo one of Peacemaker's helmets. It's called the Human Torpedo. Oh boy, and is it a human torpedo? So she takes that helmet, goes down there, try to find him. She track him down. I'm thinking that she found him when he get pulled out, but no, it was Golf, the butterfly he had been taking care of all that time. This mug is trying to convince him to help them teleport the freaking cow, you know, because they feel like they could do better for humans and stop us from ruining the planet and, you know, and all of that kind of stuff, you know, typical we'll do it for you type deal. But, you know, humans ain't for that. We want to make our own decisions, even if they suck. So, you know, Peacemaker didn't go for it. He first of all, he was in the middle of the fight with Golf, and Adebayo activated the human torpedo and flew right on past their ass into a wall. That was hilarious. I laughed my ass off. And then he activated the human torpedo on Adebayo without her knowledge and had her fly through the cow. So yeah, cow's dead. And yeah, he went ahead and killed the rest of the butterflies. Well, took them out because Golf is still around. But, you know, they can't last no more than, I think she said, a year without food. So, yeah, the butterflies, whatever they had all across the planet, because remember, they was all over the place. They're done because they don't have no food source. So eventually all these people are going to die suddenly. Go figure. They destroy the thing. They finally get out the barn. And who pulls up but the freaking Justice League? I'm like, what? It's Aquaman, it's Flash, it's Superman, and it's Wonder Woman. I'm like, but now, wait though. They're in shadow. So you don't really see their faces at first. So you just see that they pull up, boom. And Peacemaker like, y'all late. It's too late. It's over now. You dumbasses. Oh my God. They had a Green Arrow joke this episode where they trying to talk about he go to conventions with a hole in his tights because like he getting fucked or something. I don't know. But Economist's gonna say that that's the only thing that he just said that's been true about the superheroes. And I'm like, no, y'all not finna down Green Arrow like that. Y'all leave them alone. You know, he getting all his crappy shit from the internet. Come on now. As you can see, this episode was truly hilarious. I can't stop laughing. The shit was hilarious. I'm crying. Oh my God. It was so funny. They pulled up. And then, of course, apparently, because they didn't show Henry Cavill face, Superman, and they didn't show Gal Gadot face, Wonder Woman. But they did show Ezra Miller and, I can't think of his name now, Aquaman. Both of them, they had speaking lines, you know, and they was talking to each other about it. I'm like, oh my God, they really got them to, like, do this. Like, they're in the show. Oh, wow. That was awesome. That was awesome. Especially how they pulled up. It was like, it's too late. Oh, my God. So then they had to take everybody to the hospital, you know. Hardcore survived. She's alive. And, you know, they got a friendship going, her and Peacemaker. He forgave Adebayo, and she did the hardest thing she had to do. She had a press conference. Exposed her mother, exposed herself as her mother's daughter, exposed Task Force X, told them where it was at in Bellevue, in Belle Reve, you know, prison. Amanda was not happy about that. Let's just say that. I don't know what the repercussions of that's going to be, but I'm thinking Task Force X, the Suicide Squad's, going to be shut down for at least a little while until they can go back under secret covert action. I'm thinking. Yeah, because now they've been exposed. She had a whole press conference on that ass. It was crazy. I'm sorry, y'all. It was crazy. Economos went on back to work at Belle Reve. With his little picture of them in the van. He was all happy and stuff. I couldn't believe this fool broke his leg. That was too funny. Judah Master shows back up at the barn after everything is over and done, crying because all the butterflies are dead. I guess he was with the program. He like, fine, y'all can do it, save the planet. But yeah, humans want to make their own choices. Sorry. So that was the end of Judah Master. He was still eating his Flamin' Hots. Still eating Flamin' Hots. Oh my God. This is crazy. Vigilante got some surgery done on him because he got shot, but he had some raw kills, I swear. And then he hopped out the window and he was gone after that. So we don't know where Vigilante went. He off in the wind somewhere. And that's what happened to everybody. Harcourt and, Peacemaker was in the hospital together. Vigilante ran away. Economos went back to work. And Adebayo went back to her wife. She said she was done. She was done. She did the press conference and she went home to her wife. Oh, that was crazy. This whole series has been a hoot and a half. I swear to you people, I did not know I was going to enjoy this nearly as much as I did. But I did. I was like, I hate Peacemaker from Suicide Squad. I don't know what they're going to do with him. Why would they give him a TV show? This is why. This is why. To give you excellent entertainment, to expand the world of DC's multiversal landscape, because that's how they're doing it now. And just to be able to give you a good story. And this was good. James Gunn, sir, you did excellent. Good job. Good job. Good job. You, your writing team, your directing team, your production team, everybody did a great job on this. If you want to do another show for DC, by all means, Mr. Gunn, do that. I'm looking forward to it if that's the case. This was excellent. I urge you to give it a chance. It's rough. It's a hard comedy. I mean, like the jokes are rough. You can't be squeamish and you can't be overly sensitive. You got to be able to have a rough sense of humor to deal with this. But if you do, this is perfect. This is perfect. It's got action. It's got drama. It's got comedy. It's got it all. Watch Peacemaker. Give it a chance. I'll see you guys for another DC show eventually. I think the next one's supposed to be Gotham. That's going to come sometime either later this year, end of the year, next year sometime, because it's going to derive from the Batman. So can't wait to see what that's going to be like with Mr. Matt Reeves directing that. Can't wait to see the Batman. Matter of fact, next time you see me, guys, I will be reviewing the Batman. So see you then, and have a great day.